We hosted the roundtable today to encourage our clients to come together and to share their experiences of change in a friendly environment, to learn from one another. Our clients and our prospects that attended today come from different sectors, so to share those experiences. And for us really to establish that a fundamental part of engineering successful change is using insight to guide some of those decisions and to encourage people to get on board with change and overcome some of the natural resistance to it.
Absolutely. So I think the event today was really successful. It was great to have such a diverse range of clients and potential partners in the room with us today, talking about their experiences of change, how they manage change, and the challenges were collective in many ways. Many different kinds of organisations face change because it happens to us no matter what, whether we are managing it or not. And today we were really able to share some great learnings from the insight work that we do at CDS to help our clients, to help our partners think about change differently. And if we think that 70% of change programs fail, it's really important that we are thinking about change strategically and thinking about how can we set ourselves up for success in the change field.
I think the resounding thing that most people got out of it was that they're not alone. So across sectors, across companies, at the different levels and position within the business, people are facing the same challenges. They might have different names, they might have slightly different causes, or they're in different fields, but ultimately the things that people need to do are the same, the barriers they're coming up against are the same. And therefore the conversation was really useful. And what was really interesting about hosting it is I didn't have to do much. I could ask a couple of questions, and the people that attended have got so much varied experience that the anecdotes were just flowing. So really powerful conversations and interesting insight from all over the different sectors that we work with.
We had people from the defence sector, from policing, from retail, health tech, and so, as Susie said, the fact that irrespective of whether someone was public sector or private sector, or the vertical sector that they came from, if they were head of UX or if they were CEO, CTO, the common thread throughout all of this was that change is really, really difficult, but what we benefited from was people sharing their experiences of how they have delivered things successfully. So it was a kind of useful exploration of the topic at a strategic level, but also we began to get into people sharing their experiences of where they have had success and how to set yourself up for success. So that was common across everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the range of attendees we had today found the event really valuable because of the networking and because of the collaboration that we enabled today as change enablers, getting our people together in a room with partners, with clients, and that sharing about the challenges that we all face when it comes to change was powerful in and of itself, but it also helped all of our attendees to make connections and to say, actually, we could use you as a partner, or we could use you as somebody that comes on board as a supplier to help us with these challenges.
I think some of it is, the space to sort of stop and actually think about some of the challenges that you have and get out of the day-to-day of being in the office. But hearing some of the examples where other people have approached things differently or have set themselves up for success by doing something differently. I think there were moments where you could see people taking notes and sort of almost jotting ideas down that I think they're going to take back and look at their teams and go, could we do that? Could we, pause and think and possibly do something in a slightly different way? And I think we've got some good interest. The word data was, data, yes, I'm all about data. We touched on how much access people have to the right data, and I think it's a burning topic that having the right data to make the right decisions is something that people don't necessarily have, so I think it will be a good one to attend.
Yeah, I agree, and I think a couple of people also said that they're really keen to start getting into more shared experiences and how people are perhaps tackling some of the challenges rather than us talking theoretically about it, really getting into, I had this experience and this was how I overcame it. So I think for us to make it action oriented as well as that initial discussion, I think we can definitely build on the brilliant session that my colleagues facilitated today.
Yes, I think we've already had some sign-ups to the awesome desired sign-ups for the next session, and people are really keen to stay involved in the conversation and to keep collaborating with us, which is brilliant.